the topic at hand, and that's going to be NFL news, and that's going to be the Cardinals cut Colt McCoy, still undecided on week one starter. Who should they start? They have a couple options right now. They just traded for Josh Dobbs from the Cleveland Browns, who played for the Titans last year at the end of the year when Ryan Tannehill was no longer available. He was the quarterback that they had in the playoff type situation against the Jaguars. He wound up losing that game, but Josh Dobbs is still a very serviceable quarterback, so that works out pretty well. And then uh, you have also David Blau, a guy who's very keen, who's been around the NFL a little bit, but pretty much he's a good backup. You know what I mean? He's a very serviceable backup. But they have a rookie in place, and he's been getting a lot of he's been getting a lot of attention. A lot of people like this rookie, and his name is, I'm trying to get his name for us right now. Um, his name is going to be Clayton Tune. That's just because it just seems so weird. And Clayton Tune is out of the University of Houston. So there's a lot of guys that come from these Texas schools like Houston, SMU, Texas Tech, all that good stuff. And pretty much they have all been, very good, in a sense, when they come to the NFL. I'm not saying good like they're a every week starter, but they're serviceable, And when you think of Houston quarterbacks, you think of Kevin Cobb, Andre Ware, um, and just you have guys that are very adequate at the quarterback position. But I still feel that Tune is going to be another guy who's just pretty much another backup. So really, they're going to have a moving parts here at the quarterback position. I think that they'll possibly have 4 different starters this year, to be honest with you. And we know that this team is going to kind of go through the fire a little bit this year. They are the team that is seen as the worst team in the NFL because their starting quarterback will not be returning this season. Or if he does return this season, it'll be very late in the year in Kyler Murray. So we look at Arizona, they'll possibly be drafting one for number one in the draft again after 4 years ago drafting number one to get Kyler Murray. So this team is really at a crossroads right now. Do they have expectations? No, they do not. But are they going to try each and every week? Yep, they are. Because this coach has to at least show that he's giving some effort. Because you guys always are talking about tanking. You just can't tank. Now, if it's obvious that you're tanking, everybody gets fired. You have to kind of disguise it a little bit. So Arizona fans, they know that they're not going to be great, but they want you to at least play with some effort. You know what I mean? Because when those games come on Sunday, nobody's begging for their team to lose. They truly aren't. You know what I mean? They can say that on Twitter and all these other places, but that's a damn lie. Don't nobody want their team to lose. They want their team to win every week, every game, every time they step on the field. It's that simple. So the Cardinals are going to be a team that are going to be in a lot of games where they're going to be double-digit dogs, and people have to just understand that. But will they have gamers? And it's going to be a real tough task on the defense this season. But the defense could possibly be up for it. But we all know Arizona has really pretty much got rid of all their key playmakers for this year with the idea that they're going to be a top 5 drafting team next year. And without a doubt, that's what they're going to be. But still, they can be somewhat feasible throughout the year. But we'll see how it goes. But I would say if I was the head coach and you go with who your starter truly has to be, I would say that Josh Dobbs will be the best starter for your team. Because Josh Dobbs played with Pittsburgh, very good system in Pittsburgh. He also did a pretty good job in Tennessee, learning that situation very late in the year as well too, and being able to master that playbook. So that's the one thing that you do get with Dobbs. He's a fast learner, and he does know how to adapt very well. And I know they liked him a lot in Cleveland because they brought him back twice. So Dobbs will possibly be their starter come Sunday, but most likely they will go with Clayton Tune. So we'll see. We'll confirm next week when we'll confirm next week when we do the NFL bet exchange, me and Jeff. So